Both grew up in similar situations, two Italians living in an Italian household. When I went to his house, I met Big T, and we immediately sat down and had a big Italian dinner and wine and cannolis, and then I was ready to pass out. He's like, no, let's go downstairs, and we went to the cellar, and I was, the session room actually, and I was literally positioned between him and his father, and they were going at it, playing like rhythm changes, and me in the middle, and I just, it was such a freak out to hear, you know, father and son playing such intense music that I just kind of squeezed back and checked it out. It was really an experience.
Well, being of Italian descent, we relate very heavily to each other, I think. And Nice is a wonderful human being. He's a great leader.
Joe Lovano and I have known each other since we were both 20. Developed our music and our sounds together almost. Sometimes we've gone in different paths, and then we end up meeting, you know, at the crossroads.
It's just that old family feeling. And just trying to make everyone around him comfortable, feel good, keep the groove going, plays drums. For me, that's a lot of what it is.
Even in 1978, he was playing at such a high level. I mean, between he and Frank Tiberi, I mean, both of those guys were playing so incredibly. So it was a start of also a beginning of my education too. Just it was a really it was an incredible education to sit next to Joe for those. He was out in the band for about a year and a half, so we got to hang and play every night together. So that was a fantastic experience for me.
He's a real jazzer. He's a real improviser. You know, totally has a personality, has a sound, his own sound, and yeah, he's just he's number one in my book.
Almost 30 years later, we're still friends and still playing. Oh, I mean, he was always playing at a high level, but you know, he's constantly searching. Joe's one of those guys that's constantly searching for to get deeper into the music and, you know, deeper into the horn. I mean, Joe's so wide open. He's probably one of the most wide open musician I've ever met. Comfortable in every situation, whether he's playing standards, playing tunes, playing free, playing you know, any musical situation, he's at home. And that's just even gotten deeper as the years have gone by.
We stayed in touch together through the years and played different things between Boston. And when I moved to New York, he again started playing with the Nonette and the Vanguard, and it's, you know, it's just a friendship that keeps going because he's such an amiable person. You know, he loves everybody, and you know, to me, he's a master musician, and really I modeled a lot of what I do after you know, following him and checking him out, because to me he's like the ultimate in musician and player and person too.
Joe is an amazing musician because he any challenge that you throw at him, whether it's in jazz or even beyond jazz, he'll meet it, and he plays all the instruments that he plays. You know, even like a rarely played instrument like the alto clarinet, things like that. He works very hard on playing all of his doubling instruments very, very well, which is a rarity. So no, I just love working with him. And he's a great musician.
He has a limitless amount of energy, and plus the body of work that he does, along with his compositions and having appreciation for tradition, and then, you know, a sort of eclecticism, free bebop, ballads and things like that. So, you know, it's kind of a shared feeling of music.
You know everything when you hear him play, because there's no one like him. You know, there's only 3 or 4 people I can name on my list: Lovano, Tiberi, Brecker, and Weidman. Those are about the people to me that sum it all up. And you know, again, I modeled my playing around those players, and you know, I mean, everyone will agree there's no one like Joe. Joe's the ultimate. He's the consummate human being and musician. And no matter what you think you play, when you get on the bandstand, the kid can get up and really knock it down. And he loves it when you antagonize him with some ideas, because he can come right back. And that's what makes this band so good, is that the musicians, they fuel each other to play. And that's why I love being part of it, for that reason.